What was made of the Lynchy saga, mate? Can you just talk us through that one for us?
Yeah, obviously Lynchy, who I work really closely and have loved working with, is not playing next year. But look, he's just been, from my point of view, just been fantastic for me, off field and on field. And they do call him the connector, and it just is true to who he is. He connects the group as well as he does on field. Lynchy's someone who I rate so highly. I just think he needs to be part of a furniture at a club. And yeah.
Did he want to go on at all?
Yeah, no, I think he wanted to play on, you know, and that happens a lot when people are coming towards the end. And look, his form's been pretty good. He's been playing a really important role for us. It's sad to see him go. Hey, my forward line? Oh, look. No, look, I've come to the club and I'm going to back the decisions that the club have made. It is a list management decision. All I can keep saying is just how good he has been for me personally, as a coach as well. So with the young group we have.
He's made a big difference to that forward line in the connection space in the months since he's come back. So how tough is that decision? Obviously, you've got to get the blend right in the rebuild, but how tough is it? Those sort of decisions when a guy clearly makes you better?
Yeah, I'm sure it is a tough decision, especially because we're such a young group and we do need that experience around. And we've got a young group of key tools that we need to deliver the ball well. So in some ways he'll be missed, but we've got other guys coming through that need to fill that role as well.
Do you think he can play at AFL level in 2022?
I think that's probably up to Tom because he has still got a few injury things he's got to get through. If his body feels right, I think he's shown, he's still at the level, but that's probably a decision for Tom to make.
How much more do you think there is a part of this decision?
Again, you probably have to ask the list management group, but yeah, he did miss a fair chunk of the year and he missed a fair chunk of pre-season, but fully fit, he's still at the level.
As a forwards coach, he not there, Taylor Watts got 3 games suspension. I mean, when it comes to the next season, are you worried he's not going to have enough experience in the forward line?
Look, we're still trying to get the games in the boys. That is a little bit of an issue. We can mix things up around with the players that we have on our list. But we are getting a few more games into Himmelberg. Fogarty's coming along. Murphy's played 50 games. So, yeah, they're all got to play together and be the group that takes us into the finals.
Has he kept you any indication as to what now for him?
Yeah, I think that he's taking the time now. He's actually spoken to me a few times on what's next. He does love football. He loves the coaching side of football. So I think that's something he will think about.
Is that something that could be possible here?
Yeah, well, I'm hoping. I'm hoping, and I think Nixie's and a lot of the footy department are pretty keen. So they'll have those conversations the next couple of weeks.
Who's his heir apparent? Who's the next?
Well, Braden Cook played on the weekend, and he can use the footy. Very smart player. So he played on the wing, but he has played a little bit forward as well. So he's probably the standout at the moment.
How impressed were you by Robbie Young last night? His courage and class to stand next to sit next to him?
Yeah, obviously be a pretty emotional time for him. So, if that's his ability to support Tex was great to see. Well, the players seem to be pretty resilient. Obviously, the way they performed, I think, shows where the group are at. But look, everyone, for me, just knowing Tex, I was a bit shocked and disbelief to start with. There's a whole range of emotions. Anger at times, and then that overall wanting to protect, especially the Indigenous boys. But then there's that feeling of wanting to support and educate Tex as well. So a whole different range of emotions that a lot of people are going through. So that's where we're at as a group.
You've got a lot of those Indigenous boys in the forward line.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
It turns out, how are they holding up?
They're going okay. Probably a little bit up and down, if I'm being honest, but we'll get through this, and I think with time, we'll continue to work with all parties on this and get through in the end.
Do players and coaches want Taylor back at the club next year?
Yeah, I think at the right time. I think we just need time at the moment. As I said, all parties need that time, and we'll work together at the right time when he comes back.
How difficult do you see it being if he does when and if he does, looks for the first time back into the club and has to see the Indigenous boys especially? Yeah,
well, that's going to be that's what we're working through at the moment, and that could happen as early as next week. But again, it's probably not for me to say.
What do you say to them when you sit down and coach? What are some of the things you try and talk to them about? How you want to do this?
Mainly just listen. I just ask how they're going and be someone to talk to. So yeah, because they're in my area, I've got very close with a lot of them, especially Shane McAdam, and we'll just constantly have conversations about it.
Do their emotions mirror yours? Anger and disbelief?
Mixed emotions, I think. Yeah, a little bit up and down. Obviously shocked that of what happened, and then a little bit of anger. But now the big space is the education space that we're all working through together.
I heard Tim this morning say there's no guarantee Taylor comes back next year. Is it realistic to think the players would welcome him back when time has passed?
Yeah, you'd like to think so. Again, that's obviously up to different parties and how they feel on it. But yeah, it is getting to the stage where Tex is a pretty broken man at the moment, so it's hard to not feel protective of him at the moment as well, and wanting to support him.
Very new coaching group, new playing group, essentially with so many young players. Culture obviously has been such a big focus.
Yep.
What does something like this do to that, and how much does it set it back?
Well, I hope it doesn't set it back. I really hope. Now I'm inside I've been at a footy club for 20 years, and I've come to a new football club, and you see the amount of good work a lot of good people are doing. Obviously, it's going to be tarnished a little bit. There's no doubt about that. But we're working extremely hard, and a lot of good people are doing a lot of good things, and in that space as well. In that space. So, hopefully, we're all good.
I guess when something like this happens, to move forward, it's how you respond. How have you sort of rated his response so far?
Oh, look, I haven't been in too much contact apart from just text messaging. So, all I know is how remorseful he is and that he is battling with it. So we need to think of him there in that space as well.
Has split, I guess, the playing group, or the people who might feel peace and support, and other people that are quite condemning of the actions?
Look, the positive, what I've seen, Taylor, he does a lot for the club and he does a lot for the community, and obviously he's let himself down in this area, and we again, it gets back to that education space. So we've still realised we've got a bit to go in this area. So we'll work hard on that.
Who leads the charge internally, Ralph? Does Rory take a lot of the responsibility, or just Junior?
The whole leaders together have sat down and are working through it. We're just not at the end of it. We're still working through it as a collective. The whole footy department are working through it. Yeah.
Where and when are you playing this weekend?
Well, I think we're playing Melbourne. I'm not sure where. Nothing's been confirmed. Obviously, we'll have to play here at Adelaide again. But look, the boys, I don't know what you guys might know, but they haven't played at the MCG. A lot of them, we trained there the other week when we were over in Victoria in lockdown, and that was a great experience. So I'd also love to play at the MCG, for the experience of young guys, and it's where the finals are played.
That precedent's there, I think Ford has done it a few times. Do you feel like it's a good chance to be able to fly in and fly out and play at the G on Sunday?
Yeah, we'll do whatever's necessary and whatever the AFL ask, and we've handled that pretty well for a young group, I reckon. So if that's the case, we'll do it again.
Depleted forward line up. Notice Riley had something back at the end of training.
No, he's fine. He just twisted a little bit. I think I belted him in the back of the head and twisted a little bit, but I just checked on him. Then he's fine.
How do you fill the gap left by Brodie and Will?
Yeah, well, we haven't actually discussed how we'll do that. Obviously, David McKay, but he played forward on the weekend. I was really happy with him, so I'd like to keep him down there. Obviously, Sholey's there. Shane McAdam's been in good form. The boys had a really good hit out in the sample against Port. Great to see some guys in form, so we'll discuss how all that looks.
Benny Davis doing enough as the sub?
Yeah, I thought Benny was really good. Played half back. Another guy that started forward and then is excelling in other areas. The boys think it's a bit easier to play anywhere but forward, but he was really good. So I think he's a good chance to probably be in the starting 22.
You're not taking it personally, first bill now?
No, I'm taking it that it's been my coaching, but yeah, just hasn't worked out in the forward line.
Just a couple other guys that left the track earlier. How's Rahilly, Paul, and I think Tom Boudet as well?
No, yeah, they're fine. It's just the Tuesday. I think they're a little bit lighter. I think that they'd all train fully on Thursday.
And Matt Crouch wasn't out there. Yeah, how's he training?
Yeah, I think that it's going to be tough for Matt to get back with only a couple of games, so he'll be done for the year now, Crouchy. So, he'll still work on his rehab, but he won't get back for a game.
Is the Lynch decision set a different precedent? They're all different situations, but with guys like Matt, Charles, and David Cup.
I suppose all that they're probably in discussions at the moment with Lynch management. Again, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I'm sure all that information will come in due course.
I guess given that Tom is one of the boys who's actually playing,
Yep.
that age profile, that's the direction the club's clear.
Yeah, I think that was more Tom. Tom wanted to know. I've been having discussions with Tom. He was keen to find out, and had those discussions earlier. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Rahilly.
Great.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.